Hello, my friends. Okay, so Crab, Cancer rising, Cancer sun. This is a little planetary weather report for August 23 through 27th. And I'm going to talk about stuff in the middle of the week because that's where everything is happening. So, Mercury has been Virgo for a couple of weeks now in your third house. So, Mercury is thinking, communicating, writing in Virgo, analysis, facts, numbers, its details, and just very sharp thinking. Okay, so that is good. We want that. Mercury is at home in Virgo, and he's got all of his tools to do his best, fully charged up Mercury self in your third house of communications, day-to-day communications, mundane things that you do in your life and your siblings and neighbors, neighborhood. But it's also about siblings or people who might, I don't know, who you might call a sibling, even though they're not your blood brother or something like that. It's just that whole realm. So that's where Mercury has been. It seems like it's been a pleasant, couple of weeks of communication, flowing, working in that situation of siblings, neighborhood, general mundane communications. Right now and into tomorrow, Mercury will oppose Neptune in your ninth, Neptune in Pisces in your ninth. So Neptune is not, Mercury, Neptune is like not gonna tell you the truth. Neptune is not about facts. Neptune is like this light happening here. It's like, oh wow, it's all cool and it's magic. But it's like, no, actually, once Neptune clears and the fog clears, you realize, oh, it was just a reflection. It wasn't some magical light. I'm not saying that magical light doesn't exist. It does, but Neptune tells us what we want to see, not really what the facts are. So I would be careful with that ninth house of belief system, religion, spirituality, gurus, higher learning, maybe foreign people or foreign travel. Something about what is happening there might not be exactly fully truthful. It's kind of like this light where you're like, no, it's really great and it's all good. Once Neptune dissolves that Mercury, it's hard to figure out what is real, what is the belief system, what is happening. And it can go both ways where it's like, oh, it's so great, or oh, it's so terrible. Neither is what you want to look for. You want to look for the middle ground where it is truth, and that will happen once Mercury gets away from Neptune, because any connection with Neptune fogs Mercury up, so Mercury can't figure out what the facts are, and that is not good. So this is not a time to do things where facts are needed, like having numbers, or doing your taxes, or like having something to do with exact perfect working order of facts. This is not that. This is a good time for art, beauty, dance, dreams, maybe even psychic kind of like downloads that happen to you. That I could really see you having like a spiritual, time here with this. That this would be very lovely. But yeah, it's again that light of just like, yeah, is it really fully real? It just live what you can, live it up for what you can in the moment of beauty, of love, of dance, of poetry, of film. But it just realize that the Neptune quality is just beauty, and it's lights, camera, action. It's the camera. It's like, let's get this beautiful angle, and it's going to be this beautiful romantic glamour thing. It's not reality. And then if we're going to say lights, camera, action, the light coming in, it will be in a few more days when Mercury, still in your third, goes to on Thursday a exact trine with Pluto in Capricorn. So Pluto is like the spotlight coming down, being like, let's just shine this huge light right here on the subject of everything. And that is coming from your seventh house of partners, romantic partners, business. It could be someone to do with like a one-on-one court case, like a actual litigation that you're having between you and another person, or it could be something like easy, like if you're playing tennis against someone, it's the opponent or the other. It's not you, and it's not a group. It's like seventh house, it's the other, it's the partner in whatever dance you're dancing at that moment. So, but usually it's romantic or business partners. So something from that area is going to be shining, or something, maybe your partner will be shining that light of, look, let's get down to the bedrock here, the underpinnings of your psychological nature here in the seventh house of partners, relationships. And that can be a little harsh, where you're just like, whoa, okay, that was a lot. But it can be exactly what is needed here to heal that, like, not heal, but like, kind of straighten up what just happened with Neptune. Because the Mercury Neptune is like, it's like, this light, I don't know what is going on. And then the Pluto comes in to just say, this is what's happening. So it's very helpful. It's a trine, it's helpful. It's not like the end of the world. But it is definitely an enlightening moment. So that's what I wanted to say about, Mercury, Neptune. We talked about the good things about that and the bad things. And then the Mercury, Pluto, having that come in as this enlightening moment. But all of this that we're talking about has to do with the realm of the mind and communication and thinking. And that's good. But so if this is lights, camera, next week we're having action, because it won't be Mercury making these points. It will be Mars coming through. So Mars is action, will, your drive to go out and get it, your get up and go. So Mars coming through to oppose Neptune and then trine Pluto is a whole different sauce. I can't believe I just said that. A whole different flavor. It's like, if this is just sort of hanging out here in the realm of the mind, it's kind of like, okay, let's take it to action now. It's like an echo next week. So pay attention to the things happening now, because it will, echo back. It's like a boomerang effect of like, oh yeah, but now we're going to deal with it through the lens of action. All these little things, whatever they are, coming up here. And that is what I have for you. That is what I wanted to say. Yes. And that is what I have for you. And I will be back next week with more. And I thank you.